once again, Andres Marquez, out here in county area between Desert Hot Springs and Thousand Palms or Desert Edge or somewhere. So, see all this trash? You know, I keep having to reiterate that, you know, this is the conditions of our desert, and the county, city, they don't want to do nothing about it. They'll come out here, they maybe pick up the big items, but all the small stuff, all that stuff in that bush, all that, they don't pick that stuff up. They don't care about that. You know, it's too time consuming. They got to hire a bunch of people probably. They don't want to do it. Do they have the funds? Many people say they do have the funds, but you know, we'll get to that later. But this is how the ground all looks. It looks like trash, and it's on every single side. Every little dirt road you go down, you'll find it. It's all there. You know, mostly plastics. You got some electronics. You know, I already got a bunch of TVs, as you can see on the back of the truck there. A bunch of TVs, big screen TVs. Those are found in Long Canyon. Got some appliances earlier and dropped them off. Some refrigerators, some water heaters, and you know, I'm almost to capacity here in the trailer. Just cruising through. You know, I do always go for the oil for some reason. I like to pick up that stuff that is gonna hit our aquifer, you know, what I feel like it's gonna do. I don't know the science behind it all, but you know, I'm pretty sure none of this is good for the environment. None of this is good for us. People think they're in different cities. It's not gonna affect them. You know, all these plastics, they break down. And once all that plastics break down, the wind picks up, blows it all. Luckily for these bushes here, they're collecting a lot around the bases, you know, and then the wind piles dirt on top. So it's basically all buried. But you know, we can keep walking down. Got some children's bikes over there, some mattresses. You know, we got more mattresses. This looks like a big old oil thing, like what oil's been dumping. Oiled rags. Yeah, so you know, we got a bunch of oiled rags and things like that. There we go. And there's our, see it all spilled out already. I'm already too late. You know, luckily this can be collected, so I'll grab that right now. I do have some room for that, but most of the time, you know, people dumping their car parts. Here we go. We got a rack and pinion out here. You know, so I'll come collect all that because I'm not sure what's in those. Probably some gear oil or something like that, some hydraulic. And then people come out here. It's mostly construction stuff, as you can see. You know, people like to blame the homeless. Homeless dig through this and they'll rip it apart. But mostly businesses, mostly homeowners. Things like here, we got an attic. I don't know if anybody has any attics around here, so where did this come from? You know? But yeah, this is Andres Marquez with New Earth Creator. Just giving a little reminder that I'm still out here doing what I feel is necessary, even though it feels like, you know, something will get done. That's all I know. Something will get done because I want it to get done. You know, people are throwing their like shampoos and stuff out here. All this stuff breaks eventually. It all breaks and all that. You know, we got our tune-ups. All this is just chemical. And some of these bottles are full, like this one's full. And all of it's gonna leak in and contaminate. And people don't see this problem. They don't see this aspect. They just drive on the road. They see a little bit of scatter here and there. But if you drive through them, you'll see the real danger that we're in. You know, and this just gets worse. I grew up out here and I've never seen it this worse. It just keeps getting worse and worse. So someone has to do something about it. I do got some things I have to follow through with, as far as with the cities and counties, but you know, I really don't have much faith in them. They seem pretty blocked on all the issues. They seem like they can't move without asking 100 other people to do anything, and that's all just time wasted. Meanwhile, all this, the poisons don't waste time. They get right in. So that's all I have to say for now. I just wanted to remind people that I'm still out here, still doing things, even though I'm just getting tired of posting. That's not my forte, to be posting and being an entertainer for anybody. But if I have to, I guess. All right, that's it. Have a good day.